Assalamu alaikum, Sam here. I'm holding my phone on the back porch because I want to tell you guys a story. Because I went to Kroger today and I hate grocery stores. But I hate this Kroger so much. It's just always an unpleasant experience for some reason, and it drives me insane. So I usually do the online grocery order pickup. One person comes out, brings your stuff, and they're nice. And then you leave with your stuff. But anyways, so I have we got this winter assassination via snow thing going on in the next couple of days. So I was trying to be prepared, get bread and stuff, make for sandwiches if the power goes out, all that yada yada. And so it started off nice, right? Because I got out of my car and I'm walking to the store, and this lady's got a cart full of crap, which usually I'd be like, oh my god, you're hoarding, for a 2-day weather advisory. This is the problem that we've been talking about. You can't do stuff like that because now people will be without. But I didn't, because it was a cart full of chips, bags of chips. That's not an essential item, so I don't have anything to say about that. Plus, so she was dropping her stuff, right? It was falling everywhere, and because it was too much. And so I offered to help her, and I took some bags so they wouldn't fall out of the cart while she pushed her cart to her car. And she was telling me about how she was planning her son's 21st birthday. And I thought it was so sweet that this lady just bought a whole cart full of chips for her son's 21st birthday. That's so innocently adorable. But yeah, so just like a sweet little moment. And then after I handed her stuff, and she was putting her stuff in her car, this older guy walked past, and he even asked, do you have anything else in the store that you need help, bringing out or whatever? So it was like a sweet little pay it forward chain reaction of people doing nice things. I walked into Kroger with a good mood, right? And then I even had this, because I'm zigzagging through the aisles and such, and this same couple I ended up having to cross paths with a few times in the couple aisles that I went to. And so we chatted for a second, and it was nice. It was a nice Kroger experience for me, which never happens. And then I get to the front, and I'm surprised in a good way because there's no line. There's literally one person before me in the self-checkout. I have like 5 things. This is perfect. And this lady walks up. Well, they're 5 big things. I got 2 liters and bags of bread and stuff or whatever. But she had a extra little basket or whatever, and was like, I only have a tub of baby formula. So do you want this? I was like, oh my God, lifesaver, thank you. Because I'm stupid and I never grab something to hold my items. They never have them, to be honest. But anyways, so I was like, oh, you're so sweet. Well, there's nobody behind me yet, but, you have one item. Just, go ahead and go before me, obviously. And so it was like a nice, everybody's being nice. It's a nice day, whatever. And then I get to the checkout, and it literally says, begin scanning your items. I see no sign. I know a lot of their registers have an issue with non-cash payments. They don't have Apple Pay. And that's been a problem for me in other situations, in other days, and other stories, but we'll leave it alone. But so yeah, there was nothing notifying me that the register that I walked up to was unable to take cash payment. So when I went to check out and click cash, and then the button like disappeared in front of me and turned red, I'm like, all right, cool. So I hit the call for attendant button. She ignores me for however long. This same lady is there most of the times that I have to go to this dreadful place. And she's the reason that it's dreadful, to be honest with you, because there's no reason for you to be so freaking rude and mean to people that are in here. Why are you only mean to me though? Because I watch you interact with other customers before I get up here, and you're nice to them. It's fine. Everything's fine. What did I do to you? Literally nothing. But anyways, so she gives me a hard time about, oh yeah, it displays something. I was like, well, there was no sign that said no cash. I'm sorry, to inconvenience you. And she was like, well, if you would have paid attention before you start scanning things, it would have said on the screen. No, it doesn't. Because I shop here and I know what the register does. It doesn't say that unless you set it up to do that, which it did not. And I didn't see that because it asked me for my login for my Kroger Plus crap, lady. But yeah, sure, argue with me about it being my fault that the register is shit. Whatever. Anyways, back to the story. So I was like, okay, so can I pay with this with you, or because now I'm irritated? And she's bustles around, and instead of, you know, ringing me out, she goes to professionally apply stickers to the four corners of a sign that says no cash payments, to stick it very fancily onto my register. And I was like, yeah, a sign really would have been helpful. And she was like, well, yeah, they just take them off. I'm sure they do. I guess you got to put it back on. I don't know what to tell you. That's your job. You get paid for that. Anyways, finally rings me out. And then as I'm like getting my receipt folded with my money and put it in my pocket, I turn around and she's like having this man start ringing his things out while my bags are still in the place where his paid for items would go. I don't want to steal any of his stuff, and I don't want him to take any of my stuff. What is your problem with me, Kroger woman? I don't understand this, but it just frustrated me how I just had such a beautiful, positive vibey, you know, everybody's nice, just really corny, happy, hunky-dory freaking start to that experience. And that woman has just ruined it for me again. And like, I don't ever want to be the reason that somebody gets in trouble at their job, but I'm starting to get so frustrated. Like, my kids know when I come home from the grocery store by a look on my face, or even before they see my face, they'll be like, did you kill anybody? Like, because I can't handle rude strangers in public. Contain your jackassery when you're in my bubble, at least. But yeah, so I almost want to complain about this woman. I don't want to, but I really want to, because she's mean. I'm sick of this. I deserve respect. I'm a paying customer just like everybody else. Gave you my money, didn't I? But you guys have been asking for vlogs, and I had an interesting day before I have to go to work, before this frozen tundra storm. Why am I using every other word except for storm when I describe this? I don't know. I'm tired. I will talk to you guys very soon. I hope you enjoyed my wonderful, lovely story of my Kroger experience today. And yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe if you have not. Press the little bell button for the notifications so you can see when I post new videos and you won't be behind on all my crap that I complain about. But yeah, I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll talk soon. Assalamu alaikum.